Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. It's hump day. It's crafting day. It's time to have some fun day. I had to pause there for a second because I had to think about it. I had to think about what day it was. But today is Wednesday, guys. Hopefully you're having a good week so far. Hopefully everything's going well. If not, it's not too late to turn it around and turn it into a good week, y'all. Come on in. Let's have some fun. Let's get to crafting. Let's say hello once you guys get here. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know all the things, how you're doing today. I see Miss Patty is here. Hello, Miss Patty Gentry. Hello, I see Arlene is watching. Hey, Kathy Roden. Hello, Tara Lyons. Hello, Sue Reinecke. Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Angela Woolen and Miss Angela Perry. How are you today? Miss Lisa Turner from Arkansas. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Miss Cindy. Happy day. So you guys, today, Tim just sent the text. Text just came through. I don't know. He was giggling and getting all giddy about his text. I don't know what he sent in the text, y'all. He thought he was being clever with his words, I think, with our nutcrackers. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hello, Miss Brandy Robinson. Hello, Miss Stephanie Ute. Hello, Connie Nicholson and Miss Janet Idziak. Hello, Miss Crystal Foster. How are you? You are late, Miss Janet. Miss Janet, you are not late. We just started. We're just starting, so you are not late at all. Having a great time with my angels. Awesome, Ratia. I'm so glad to hear that. We've been getting snow for days, for like the last 3 days. It's snowing right now, I think. I can't tell. It's all gloomy out there and dark. But the last 2 days, we've been getting all kinds of snow. It's not really sticking. It's kind of stuck for a minute and then it melted away. But thankfully, because if it was all sticking, we would have a whole lot of snow here because it's been snowing for the last 2 days. All right, guys, so we're going to craft these. We're going to create these. There's a million different directions you can go in with these, a million, okay? We are gonna gift a set of these today. I have a set right here. It's not bubble wrapped up yet. These are fresh off the laser, okay? Hot off the laser.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. They're all ready to be bundled up. They're not even bundled yet. To be shipped out
Kathy
to somebody who's
was
hanging
clever.
out. The text was clever.
But with Tim, you'll never know.
You never know with Tim. You never know. I'm sure there were a few things he could have said that were maybe not clever, but funny. I'm sure. Hello, Miss Sharon from Lower Michigan. How are you? The Nutcracker look adorable. You guys, these, love these. And these have a little bit of a different spin to them, okay? So here's the Nutcrackers. They got the little eyes and eyebrows all etched in there for you. But when you take the overlay off, so this is galvanized metal, authentic galvanized metal, but look, it's got like things like etching, so it kind of guides you where to put your different paint colors. So that's the tallest one. That's the biggest one. This is the second tallest one. I feel like this one kind of looks like a girl. It's kind of like got the girly hair and girly figure. I don't know. I feel like it's like a girl. I don't know. You can make them whatever you want to make them. Hello, Miss Sherry.
They're nutcrackers.
Happy Wednesday. Thank you for sprinkling and inspiring. I appreciate it. Somebody who sprinkles and inspires today is going to be gifted one of these sets, okay? The set is all three of them together. They come as a set. You can't just have one nutcracker. You got to have a set, all right? They got to have like an army of nutcrackers, right? Right? I feel like. That's my opinion. There's no written rule on that. That's just the Christie's opinion rule, okay? So I'm going to put the galvanized pieces to the side. I'm going to set them aside, kind of put them, I'm going to keep them nearby in case I want to like double check. Because there's a couple spots on a couple of them, like say this one.
Thank you, Janine.
This one here. So
this is a girl with a mustache, question mark.
Oh. Listen.
But then again, y'all.
Some girls got mustaches.
That's where I learned how to shave, was from my grandma.
Right? She's even got like a beard.
My grandma did. My grandma could grow an awesome beard.
Okay, so I guess it's the bearded woman. It's the bearded woman in our Nutcracker, y'all. I guess I should pay better attention to what I got going on here.
Hi, darling.
I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna stop talking, okay? I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna show you, the informational
Take
part
a
of
deep
this.
breath.
Y'all, the bearded woman. Okay, so you can see there's like a little space here, okay? So if you wanted to have like a separate color in between these lines, there's only one line here. So you could kind of add that little line in there and change that color right there if you wanted to. Totally up to you, okay? Totally up to you how you want to do
Jenny
it.
says without the metal, it could be a girl.
Without the metal, yes. You could eliminate the metal piece if you wanted to, and you could make them all girls. They could be all girls without the metal. That's what I was focusing on. That's what I was focusing.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Lenny. She said she went and got her paint today from Home Depot. Mm-hmm. And she says it was not a pleasant experience.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's no fun when it's not a pleasant experience, when you're excited about something. So you could go like, and I brought lots of paints with me, y'all, because I didn't know what I was going to do, but you can go like bold, bright, traditional, primary, bright colors like this. Which
Well, we know Christy.
I thought about it. I brought them with me thinking maybe I'll do that. But then I decided I'm going to go more muted. A little more muted, a little more, I might add a little pop here and there.
I'm going to put the
But I think I'm going to go more muted for the most part. But you can do whatever colors you want. So I'm going to start, where am I going to start? I'm going to start with their boots. I got brown. I'm gonna start with their boots. We'll work on their boots. So they all three got boots on. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna go brown with the boots. Keep it very, very neutral, very, very basic. Okay, I got some new brushes here. New brushes. New brushes are always fun.
Oh no, Lenny. She lost her credit and debit card.
Girl.
That's not good.
Don't lose your credit and debit cards.
Those.
Don't do that.
That's
I hope
bad.
you find them. Yes, I'm very neutral, Jenny. I tend to go very neutral. I do.
No.
Get these out of here.
Not
Hopefully I
you.
have enough brushes. I didn't bring a lot of brushes, but we're gonna make it work. Whoa, they're all stuck together.
Well, they're brand new.
So I've got this, got the guides here. It's got the lines. Okay, so I'm just gonna go from that bottom line down on all three of them with my brown.
That's awesome, Doris. Her granddaughter does a Nutcracker with her dance class every year.
How fun, how fun. These are in our shop. These are in our shop.
Yeah, I posted the links in both places.
Awesome.
And the weather, it's a little chilly here today.
It is.
It's a little chilly willy.
It's been really chilly the last couple days, y'all. Last night, Tim and I had some errands to go run after I got my dang flat tire. Y'all, the flat tire, I'm like...
I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It was kind of our first brutally cold morning. Like, we've had cold mornings, but yesterday morning it was cold. And it was just cold, like bone shivering cold all day, okay? And when I left the house, it did say low tire air when I left in the morning. So but listen, when you live in a state like ours and the cold weather comes in, the air in your tires tends to like...
Well, not only that, but it does, but in a lot of these newer vehicles that have aluminum rims.
But we're not there yet.
Oh.
We're not there yet. I wasn't
Well,
there yet. You're skipping
sorry.
ahead. I just assumed it's cold. And a lot of times when it first turns cold, your little low tire pressure light will come on. It's kind of normal. It's kind of like, okay, yep, it's cold out, And then once you get driving, it warms up and that light goes off, okay? The thing is, we don't live very far from where we work, so it's not a very long drive. So, there's no time for it to warm. Yeah, it doesn't get heated up. There's no time for it to get warm. So there's no time for it for the thing to go off. So it didn't go off. So I didn't think anything of it, right? Came in, worked my day, did what I needed to do. And then we went to leave. Tim left ahead of me. He left before I did. And I called him. And
Yes, Eileen.
I said, well, I didn't call him. I went to leave, and I was going out the front of the parking lot because I had to go stop by the post office on the way. And I felt something. I just kind of felt a little weird. I felt like a little bit of a drag. Now I'm going to paint the pants, but I'm trying to decide. I'm not going to paint them all the same because I don't want them all matching, but I'm going to use kind of the same color theme on all of them, okay? So I've got my Wedgwood green. I'm going to use some of that. But I felt it like dragging, and I'm like, wow, dang, it's really cold out. The car didn't have a lot of time to warm up, so I just thought, well, it's running a little rough, though. You know, I know we're due for an oil change. Maybe like it's just really lagging because it's cold. It's like it's not liking this cold weather. So I kind of like weaved my way through the parking lot, but it was just like, wow, this is dragging really bad. And there was a car behind me, so I'm like, let me pull over and like kind of like. And as I like was pulling over, I was like, it hit me like, I hope my tires are okay. So I get out and look, and sure enough, completely flat, no air at all. So I gotta like maneuver into a parking spot, going really slow so I don't ruin the rim. And, but Tim, I don't know, he said something about the aluminum tires.
Yeah.
It has something to do with aluminum tires.
No, the aluminum rims.
Rims, sorry. Aluminum rims. You all know what I mean. Not tires, rims, tires. You got to like decipher what I'm talking about sometimes here.
So it's what happens is with aluminum rims, sometimes the rims will leak. The bead will leak. It's just indicative of them, especially when it gets colder out. So, you know, and it's.
I'm going ahead and putting all my colors on my plate so I can kind of see them all together and like really get a true vision of what they look like. Go ahead.
And ever since we bought the car, that one tire, well, two tires, you know, have had some issues. So I knew it was only a matter of time before it was
All right.
done.
There's my main color palette. That's what I'm working with, okay? Like I said, you can go with bright, bold colors if you want to, or you can go a little bit more muted like I am if you want to. I think I'm going to do their hair like in this brown too before I move on.
Ooh, Jane says, or black pants.
They could do black pants. Yes, I did bring black. Oh, shoot. Did I not bring the black? I might need to go steal some from the store.
Say, do we have black here?
I might need to go hijack some from Christie's Craft Room's store.
Janice, that'll be today after we're done here.
Yeah, we didn't get it fixed. So Tim, like I called him, I'm like, I got a flat tire, and he's like, I'll be right back. And because he was just ahead of me. So he came back, and my hero, he came and rescued me and changed my tire, but we only had the, well, he went and bought Fix-A-Flat first, thinking.
Well, if it wouldn't have came off if the tire wouldn't have came off the bead, or if the bead wouldn't have broke, it would have been fine. We could have used the Fix-A-Flat.
Oh.
But the bead came off and.
Okay, so he went and bought that, but that wasn't gonna work. So he had to put the little donut tire on, the little dinky thing, which also feels weird when you drive on it. So he put that on, and yes, I sat in the car where it was warm. I can change a tire. I can. My daddy taught me to change a tire. I've changed many a tires in my day. So I can do it.
Really? When was the last time you changed the tire?
It's been a long time, but I can.
Because I was going to say, even when we was dating, I seem to recall someone calling me at about 10:30 at night with a flat tire.
Well, yeah, because I had you. Why would I do it by myself on the side of the road at 10:30 at night? That's dangerous for the girl to do it out by herself. So of course I called you. But before you, who do you think was changing my tire before you?
Your dad?
I didn't date the kind of guys that would change my tire before him.
Your dad?
I learned my lesson. My dad would come and rescue me in a heartbeat, yes. My dad did come and rescue me many times. But I have. My mom and I were on the side of the road on 26 Mile in Gratiot. And we
You're
changed
right,
our
Kathy.
tire. And we even had some creepy guy come along. He was pretty creepy. And he like spooked us out. But I was like, nope, we're good. We're good. We got this. Nope, we're good. We got this. He goes, well, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to watch you. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to watch you. I'm like, why? I'm like, you're scaring me more than all the other people driving by. Because he was a pretty, but I was young and I was like, he like gave us, you know, you just get that vibe sometimes. He gave us that vibe. We got that vibe of like, I don't want your help. Thank you. And he could have been harmless. He ended up, I mean, he didn't do anything, but he did sit there in his car watching us. And I was like, Mom, we just got to get this changed. We got to get this changed fast. I don't know. I don't know about this. And it was, you know, one of those days, it was kind of starting to get a little bit darker. And I'm like, I don't like this. But then a police officer ended up pulling up. And he, you know, everything okay here? And I'm like, well, we just got a flat tire. And I did kind of mention, I'm like, I don't know, that guy said he'd stay and watch us, but I'm a little nervous. He makes me a little nervous. So the police officer stayed. And we were just about wrapping it up at that point. So.
Yes, Lynn. She says, Tim, there's a difference between being able to change a tire and wanting to change it yourself.
Yes, Lynn. Yes. Why would I? No, I'm just kidding.
And then, well.
Tim knows. There's times where I'm like, there's times where I'm like, no, just let me do it. I want to do it. Just because to prove that I can do it. To know that I still can do these things. There's been times, like I remember the time I snaked the toilet.
Yep.
I'm like, I just want to know that I
Kathy-
can do it. So let me do it.
Kathy says she shouldn't have to.
Right.
Yes.
So he, yeah, I snaked our toilet one time, guys, because I just wanted to know that I could do it. I wanted to prove that I could do it, because what if I had to do it sometime? I don't know what got into me that day, why I thought that that was a good idea, but I did it. I did it. And guess who cleans the hair out of my drain every time now? Tim used to do it all the time. He used to do it all the time. And y'all know that's the nastiest, like that's,
Well,
like
I don't use that shower.
Well, yeah, he doesn't. We have two separate showers. Like our we didn't build our house. Like this was here when we moved in. Our house has a tub and a shower, and then a separate shower in the master bedroom. So there's two showers in there. It's not a good layout. It's not like it's weirdly laid out.
Oh, it's horrible.
But
For a bathroom, it's horrible.
we used to both use the tub shower combo because when we moved in, the other one had a leak in it, and I never trusted it. I was afraid to use it even after they fixed the leak. So Tim decided one day, well, he's going to start using it. So now he uses that shower. So I have my own shower. So ever since then, I've stopped asking him to clean out the drain. And I did ask him to clean out the drain, and he just never got to it.
No, I did.
No.
Because I cleaned out the kids' drain at the same time.
But the next time, the first time I did it was because he didn't get to it. And I got tired of standing in a pool of water when I'm showering. And then when it takes a long time to drain, it like leaves weird rings from all your soap and stuff around the tub. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And he didn't get to it. So then I was like, well, he's got like this little short snake thing under the sink. So I'm like, I'll do it. I don't know. I don't think I do it like properly. I don't think I get all of it because I never get very much hair. Like when he does it, there's like this glob, like you're pulling an animal out of there, right? And it's like, ugh. When I do it, it's just like little, but I do it as soon as it starts to like drain slow, I get right on it. And there's just a couple little hairs, and it's not that bad.
What?
Yeah, you're just sitting there like, shut up, woman.
Oh, no, it's...
He's just like, nope, I'm not saying anything.
Nope, staying out of that one.
I'm not saying anything. But yes, I know, the hair is all us. It's all of us with our long hair. It has nothing to do with the guys. But it can be not a fun job.
I actually took I took a, I don't know if it's what you use or not, but that's what I use. I took a coat hanger, a metal coat hanger, and I just put a little loop on the end of it, and that's what I use when I clean them.
Oh, I use this like the snake, but I feel it doesn't have much of a hook on it. Like I think it's
the
broken.
little wire one?
Yeah, the springy looking wire thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I use. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just do the best I can, and it works. I get it to the point where it flows again. Until it doesn't flow anymore, then I do it again.
Jenny says,
I clean the drain, but it's probably my hair in it, right, Crystal?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, my hair, his hair, it's all my hair. I know it's my hair. And Elena's hair when in their shower. Yeah.
Well, and there could be some of T-Bone's too.
Oh, yeah. In Elena's shower, yes. She gives T-Bone his bath in there, so I'm sure. I'm sure that does not help their drain.
No.
At all. Okay.
Yeah, it's I bought. Well, I either use the coat hanger or I did buy a little. They do sell a very small hand snake.
Yeah.
Jody, I've tried those before, and I've broken them.
The little plastic things.
The plastic
with the little
one with the little barbs
arrow
on it.
things, yeah.
I've broken a few of those and had to
Oh, in the drain?
in the drain.
Ooh, that would be bad.
Yeah, then you gotta.
That would be
you know,
bad.
then there's a lot more taking stuff apart.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I bet you're a lot more aggressive. You're like, "Arr, arr, arr."
Yeah.
We'd be like, be more gentle with it.
Angela says my husband's a plumber, so I make him do it.
There you go. He's got the proper tools. He's got the
Yeah.
big daddy snakes and all that, right?
Don says, "Why are we talking about
I don't know
this?"
why we. I know, right? The things we talk about.
Well,
The
because see,
things-
you brought it up because you could change a tire, and then you brought it up.
Right,
'cause
I
it's-
can do these things. I can do these things. I'm gonna grab some baby wipes, real quick. So I can rinse my brush.
So that's what happens with squirrels around here. They're off and running.
Hold on.
What did you?
Okay. Okay. I'm back. I need my baby wipes. Stop it, y'all. All right, I'm wiping some of the excess off before because I'm gonna have to be reusing my brushes. So I'm kind of getting the bulk of it off, and then I'm gonna put it in my water, just so it doesn't dirty my water too terribly
Jenny
much.
says she recognizes your shirt from Cotton Chaos.
Cotton chaos, y'all. Yes. And they have a big promotion coming up this week. I don't know if I can say anything, but they have something coming up, y'all, this week. I'm gonna be chatting with them this week, so be watching. I don't know how much I can say, because I'll be honest, I've been busy, and I know they've gone live a couple times, and I've missed
Do
them.
you know a guy named Max? Am I in the right place?
What? Do I know a guy named Max? Are
We
you
know
in the
a
right
guy
place?
named Max.
I know a guy. I have a cousin named Max. I don't know if you're in the right place or not, though. I don't know. I don't have black, y'all. I think I gotta go steal some paint from the store. Shh! Don't tell Christy. I'm getting some paint from the storefront.
You guys, okay? I'm gonna get some. Get ready, guys. I'm gonna go and get some names here in a minute.
I got black paint. See, that's the benefit of crafting here is if I run out of something, I got it right over there. Okay, so we're using the Ceramic Coat black paint. We're gonna paint their pants black. I think they're all gonna have black pants, and then they'll have different colored jackets, I think. That's what I'm going with. Come on, get out of there. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go. All right, I'm gonna switch this. No, I'm gonna use the same brush. Same brush that I was using. But don't forget, guys, someone who sprinkles this video, so invite your friends to come hang out with us. We're gonna be gifting a set of these nutcrackers. I don't know why I can never remember what they're called for the life of me. I have to think about it every
I'm the
time.
one with the closed head injury.
Every time.
Okay, we have Kathy McKellogg, Sue Brocklehurst, Colleen Logan, Tammy Watersworth, Carol Edison, Susan Marianne, Amanda Holliday, Janice Van Blarkham, Jenny Roberts Day, Dee Dee Blackman, Teresa Hawkinson, Crystal Foster, Becky George, Kim Schnell, and Dawn Bubel.
So what does it mean if they just heard their name?
Schnell.
What does it mean?
That doesn't mean a dang thing. No.
Should I go Christmas colors? Reds and greens.
Well, they
and
are.
whites.
Christmas things.
Yes, they are. Maybe I'm gonna go more traditional Christmas colors.
So,
Sorry.
if you heard your name, that means that your name is going in our bucket for crafty mail.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop!
Whoop whoop.
And how I get the names is for every 100 that number goes up, that eyeball number goes up. I'll grab a couple of screenshots from both Facebook and YouTube, and those go in the bucket. And once a month, we will pick 2 names out the bucket.
Thanks, Jenny. Inventory. I know that would screw up our inventory.
We'll grab 2 names out the bucket, and we will send you stuff. And it's always it always has some of our cutouts in it, wood and metal.
Yep.
So-
Yep. All right, so the pants are painted. Yeah, I think
Yes,
I'm
Janice.
like changing my mind up here a little bit. I'm gonna keep these paints because I might use some of them still because I'm still gonna keep them handy. But I think we need to add some red and green. I do have my red and green. I think we might need to go more traditional. So we're gonna put that there.
Yes, Claudia. Friday is our craft night.
Friday is craft night for the craft kit group. Yes, and then Saturday is
What's Thursday?
Thursday. Thursday we just have no.
We just got a boatload of stuff.
We have a bunch of personal stuff we have to do Thursday. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. Well, business stuff, but personal stuff, like not live stuff. But Friday is craft night for the craft kit group, the private craft kit. The private craft kit group. And then Saturday is the homemade masterclass crafting day. So we'll be all the information's in the group. So make sure you're in the group.
Donna says big guy red jacket, smaller 2 green.
I like it, Donna. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
Red,
that.
green, and blue.
I might do a little bit of blue. I might add a little bit
Yeah,
of
it's
blue.
like a. Do you have blue?
But their jackets have like multiple like sections, okay? So I can section them off a little bit. So we're gonna kind of section them off a little bit. I might do, let's see, we'll start with the big guy. We're gonna do red for his
The big
chest,
guy.
and then we'll do green for his little lapel. Lapel? Is that what is that thing, that part? What is that? Lapel? The jacket lapel? Lapel? There's lapel back here.
No, I don't know.
Whatever this part. So for his chest part, we'll do red. This part we'll do green, and then the arms will do green. That's what we're gonna do. And then on his, it kind of has like a little spot there. We can add a little pop of color there too. So maybe we'll.
What's the name of paints?
The red is
Tomato.
tomped red. I like to call it tomato red. The green
Debbie says it's
is
the
Christmas
peplum.
green, and the black is black, and the brown is brown.
Brown.
The brown is brown iron oxide. It's brown. It's brown.
Will there be any new releases this Friday?
There will be some new releases this Friday. We didn't do any new releases last Friday. This Friday we are doing some new releases. We are. Yes, and there's some cute, if you like a little vintage in your Christmas, you might like some of what's coming on Friday, because there's gonna be a little bit of vintage in the mix on Friday. So make sure, oh, I need another wipe. Can you pull me a wipe out of there? Make sure you are on our texting list, because they will get first notice after the craft kit group. Okay.
Lapel is the collar area.
Oh my gosh, you are right. Lapel is the collar. I see.
But
collar area.
Someone said that's oh, where'd it go? Hello from North Dakota.
Hello from North Dakota. How are you in North Dakota?
Where'd it go? Peplum?
Oh, peplum?
I don't know. I Google it on my phone, but
We'll say like his hip area. The like lower part hip area of his jacket.
let's see.
Okay. Okay, so I got that part. While I'm doing the red, I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna do like this main part of his hat in red also.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
We're gonna do the main part of his head.
That's what it looks like.
Is that what it looks like?
Well,
What is it called?
because I pull up, I Googled peplum,
Uh-huh.
and,
So his peplum.
well, it just shows a bunch of hippie women
Oh.
with the shirts that flare out above their hips, and
Oh, okay.
it looks like that section.
So it's like a peplum style.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll go with it. We'll go with
So-
it. Sure. Sure. Okay. Whew.
Ooh, Charmaine says she bought the supplies for the masterclass from
Yay.
Amazon.
So excited. So
What?
excited. It's going to be a fun day. It's literally going to be like a crafting marathon weekend for us.
Yeah, I'm
between
glad I'm
Friday
off
and
this
Saturday.
weekend.
You are not off this weekend. You are not off this weekend. Not at all. Okay. I should have switched to my smaller brush.
Yes, all 3 nutcrackers are different sizes.
Yep. We got a tall, a medium.
We got Big Petey, Meaty Petey, and Little Petey.
Yeah, what he said. What he said. What he said.
That was a guy I used to work with, Tommy. That was one of the things he would always used to say. Big Petey, Meaty Petey, Little Petey.
Big Petey, meaty Petey?
Meaty Petey.
Meaty Petey? Like for medium?
Yeah.
Meaty
And then Little Petey.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see.
I don't know, it was just always funny.
Let's see.
I found it funny.
Okay.
I know, right, Lynn?
I'm going to do the arms of these guys in red. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Unfortunately, Peggy, I don't think either one of us are getting out in the woods this year.
No, not
Yes,
happening.
Jody, they do come with stands.
They do. Yes, they have their little stands. And they're separate stands. So you can like use them all separately or together if you want to. So they're not all going onto one stand. So you can arrange them how you'd like to.
Cummerbund?
Cummerbund is like,
Well, I thought a cummerbund was more like tight and goes underneath the suit jacket.
it does. That's what a cummerbund is, but maybe it
So-
kind of goes in that same area though, so I can see
Right.
where someone would.
I know, right, Crystal?
Suggest
Crystal
that.
says, Tim, you have a tough boss.
I know, right? I know. He needs to like get rid of her.
Those machines behind you are huge.
That's where this wood is cut on those
Oh.
right there.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on, uh-oh. What are we holding on to? What's he doing? Y'all. He put those blinds up and I'm like, is that so I can't see when you're not working back there?
Oh,
He's like, yep. Yep.
there we go.
That way we can't see him.
Tammy says her son got a 10-point.
Ooh, lucky for him.
Lucky him.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know, it's a lot more than luck. It's a lot more than luck. Takes some skill. That's awesome. I bet he's got to be so excited. All right, so I got the arms. And then I'm going to, let's see, let me think. Let me kind of look here, decide what we're going to do next.
All right. Okay. Ooh, Tanya says got a dough and a 4-point hanging in the garage. Man, I'm gonna come over to your house.
I think I'm going to do his whole jacket in green.
Patricia's here.
This whole part.
Get anything?
Did you get, yeah, how's it going up at deer camp, Miss Patricia? Yeah, we're going to do both of these guys as like whole jacket in green. I know it has a divider there if you want to split it, but you can do the whole thing in green if you want to. So let me rinse this brush.
Wow, Nancy says her brother-in-law got a 15-point.
Wow, 15 point? Wow, that's like...
Yes, now you see how Tim hides
once in a
out.
lifetime. Yeah, that's how Tim hides. Tim hides out back there, plays on his phone, doesn't do any work. Sits there pretending he's working all day. I gotta go whip him into shape.
Yeah.
Go
what
go
it is.
remind him who the boss is around here. Just kidding. He works very hard, very hard. I don't have to do that. All right, so we'll do green. And I might, y'all, listen, I might tone these down a little bit. Ooh, I almost dipped it in the red. I might tone these down a bit with a little bit of distressing.
T-Bone's fine. He's back there probably getting ready to start whining because...
Oh yeah, Elaine is back there with him.
Yeah.
He's not alone. At some point, you might see him peek his head out the window. Sometimes
Yeah, he'll probably pop his head up over here.
Sometimes he'll come in and peek and say hi. So, all right.
Oh, Gina, I love these new machines.
Oh, they made his life so much easier.
But they are temperamental. I'll say that.
It takes a little more, skill set to learn them?
Yeah, a
Than
little
the
more
old ones
skill
did.
set, and they're a little more finicky on settings. So,
But it's worth it. It's worth it. The detail that we can do on those compared to what we could do on the old ones,
yeah, there's no way we
incredible.
could have done these on the old machines.
no.
So,
So did you guys see our post last night from Hobby Lobby about the soap? This man, I tell you, he does not skip a beat. He's quick.
no.
I was like, I wonder what that smells like. Like, why did they name something? What was it called? Winter cheer? Winter Christmas cheer.
Yeah,
The
something like
scent was Christmas cheer. I'm like, what does Christmas cheer smell like? Like, Christmas cheer. And he's like, snowman poop. I'm like, seriously. And then there's a lady like walking by us.
She was
She
chuckling.
was like giggling and she couldn't stop. And then she just kept going. And she just thought it was like the funniest thing that he said snowman poop. And I was just like, I could think of,
What was it? What was the scent actually?
it was mistletoe and holly.
Mistletoe and holly.
I'm like, I could think of some much more cheerful smells. Like how about sugar cookies and like Christmas cookies, sugar cookies, candy canes. Like I could think of things that bring you much more cheerfulness. Maybe me because I like food.
Yeah, we
things that way.
still have the old machines, just not in this building.
Yeah, they're in the old building.
They're still in the pole barn.
They haven't been used in a while. We had to use them a little bit as we transitioned because we still had old stuff in the store that was on that format. But now I think we've pretty much phased everything out that was from the old machines.
Or the stuff that we still...
Or we converted.
Or we converted it over.
Yeah, some stuff we converted to bring back
I know,
this
Daddy,
year.
it should have been like peppermint mocha.
Right. Peppermint mocha would have been fantastic. Sugar cookies with sprinkles.
No, that would definitely be snowman poop.
I could maybe see that one. Maybe. Okay. All right.
You guys, it was so fun in Hobby Lobby.
We had a lot of fun. We did.
You know what? I can't believe I'm going to say this. So, nobody, remind me of this. But it was actually, we actually had fun shopping last night.
We had fun.
We did.
We like shopped till we dropped.
We
did. We were
It was like
exhausted.
5 hours.
Yes.
We were gone for like 5 hours.
We were. We went, where did we go first?
First we went to, I don't know.
Where did we go?
Michael's.
Oh, we went to
Michael's.
That's
first.
right. We went to Michael's. What did we get at Michael's? Wait.
What did
No, that wasn't that night. That was the other night. Did we go to Michael's yesterday?
we went to Michael's yesterday.
We did.
Yes, and that was when we was looking at the goddamn garland.
Oh yeah, we did look out at Michael's. We did. Duh. I don't remember what we went there for though originally.
We returned a couple of things. Oh, what the ham sandwich? Your gray is leaking.
Uh-oh. I got a leaky bottle. That's right. We returned a few things. We
was looking at tables, I think.
No. I think we're it's all blending together, you guys. But we did look at the garlands. Because they had everything like 40% off at Michael's, I think it was. And I was like, no. So we were like, well, We'll look at.
Get ready, guys. I'll get some
look
more.
somewhere
I'll
else
get some more names here in a second.
it's 60% off at Hobby Lobby, so we'll look there. But y'all, I did not find any at Hobby Lobby that I liked when we went there.
Yeah. No.
It was like they were all very like bushy but they were like stiff and like I like a nice flowy garland
right, Linda?
that's softer, and I wasn't liking it. I wasn't liking it this year. So, and then we went to TJ Maxx.
That was
because
like,
I found garland I liked there last year.
That was
they
the
didn't have
last
any.
stop.
That was the last stop. No, I'm not in order. Oh no, we went to the UPS store first.
Oh, yep.
Because they closed at 6.
Yep, that was
they
the
closed
first
first. So we went to the UPS store, and we went to Walmart. We went to Walmart.
That was after.
I don't know order. I don't know,
I don't
y'all.
know.
How am I supposed to know all this stuff? He
I don't
expects
know.
me to remember all this stuff. How am I supposed to remember all this? But Walmart, we didn't even look at the Christmas stuff. We didn't even go to the Christmas stuff.
No.
We should have. Which means we're just gonna have to go back there again.
No.
But yeah, we went to
You'll have
Walmart.
to make that shopping trip on your own.
Oh, we had fun. We had fun there too.
We did. We had fun.
I'm sure none of my kids are watching. We got our Christmas jammies. We got our matching Christmas jammies at Walmart. Like all 6 of us have like matching jammies. We usually get coordinating jammies, but we got matching, like identical, the entire family.
Jenny, it was 5 hours shopping, not 5 hours in Hobby Lobby. There's
Oh,
no
no.
way I could do Hobby Lobby for 5 hours.
No.
And we ended up doing, what was it, Home Depot.
Oh yeah, we went to Home Depot.
We did Myers.
That's right, we went to buy. You guys, my brain, like I cannot remember half of what we did last night. That's right.
Oh, and we went to Culver's.
Oh, we went to Culver's for the first time. We've never been to Culver's.
I had a blast there.
Yeah, Tim was like, we don't usually come out this way. It's way too people-y for me. And the guy's looking at him like,
He's looking at me like,
what?
huh? The heck are you talking about, dude?
He's like, yeah, we're from out by Algonac, and there's not many people out there, and it's really people-y here. So we came here because your parking lot was kind of empty. He's like, either it's a good thing or a bad thing. He said, either it's good because it's just the time of day, or it's bad because you guys are just that bad that you're not that busy. And I'm like, oh my Lord, man, zip it.
But we got 10% off.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Oh, see? But we said, well, because he asked a question about something, and he's like, well, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, well, because we've never been here. He's like, oh! And he said, like, really loud.
You've never been to
You've never
Culver's?
been to Culver's? So then he's telling us all the things.
It's in a people-y place.
Yeah. And we're telling him, like, he's telling us all the things, and we picked our food, and yeah, it was good.
It was
good. Didn't mind it. It was good. So, yeah. Oh, and then we went to we went to Best Buy. We had to get a new laptop. So we go to Best Buy,
He's in the window.
and this guy comes.
How much is that doggy in the window?
This guy comes to help us.
The waggly tail.
This guy comes to help us, and he's like,
Oh my
and
gosh, you guys.
I said, do you know?
No.
Or he said, do you know?
He said,
do you know? And Tim's like, the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, the Muffin Man? And he's like,
As a matter of fact, he says,
that's my name. I'm like,
that's my name.
You're
And I'm like,
funny.
what? And he's like,
Like,
no,
funny.
on yada yada and yada yada, he says, my name's Muffin Man, yada 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 yada. I'm like,
on all like his gaming apps and stuff.
Like-
He's the Muffin Man.
and he's like, here, pulls out his phone. It's like, see?
He like had to prove it. Like, no, really, I am the
like,
Muffin
oh my
Man.
gosh.
I'm the Muffin Man.
I just
And-
love Shrek.
Yeah. So he was the Muffin
anyway,
Man, and he
gotta
was
get
super
this.
helpful, and
He was great.
he was joking and having a good time, and we were laughing. And before we left, he's like, Thank you. He's like, thank you for laughing at my jokes. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for not being like getting upset with me for joking around. Because, you know, it's a long shift and a long day. And sometimes we just got to pass the time. And he said, some people get mad at me when I tell jokes. And they look at me and they get really angry with me because I tell a joke. We're like, listen, life's too short. Life's too short. You know, we deal. Oh, and he goes, he goes, yeah, we know. No, we deal with he's like, we deal with trolls all the time. And the guy's like, oh, I'm not trying to be a troll. I wasn't trying to troll you. We're like, no, we weren't saying you were trying to troll us. We deal with some trolls sometimes. You know, so we understand the rude people because we deal with rude people sometimes too. And he's like, oh, okay. For a minute, he thought we were calling him a troll, like he was trolling us while we're trying to shop.
Oh.
I'm like, no.
Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Says it's such a treat to see you. Max has told me about you.
Oh, Max Moore. I'm not gonna say his whole last name because maybe he doesn't want everyone to know. Well, he says hi here all the time. Max Moorfield. Max, that's my cousin.
Okay.
My cousin Max.
We have.
Thanks, Max, for sending your friend here. Appreciate
Janice
it.
Van Blarkum, Elizabeth Cadell Orell, Kathy Roden, Jenny Roberts Day, Desiree Hendricks, Bernita Tuttle, Lavada Lavenier Vance, Cynthia Stone Yance, Becca Maggie, Loretta Houston, Crystal Foster, Linda's Roach, Jan Goodyear, and Angela Woolhams.
I kind of think, what do I do? I feel like this middle one, he's the biggest, so he should be like more distinguished and like he's like the man in charge. So I feel like we should do something a little extra special for him.
Extra special.
Maybe we'll use some of the yellowy gold. We'll add some gold colors to him. We'll do his little inner parts of his little hat trim with a little bit of gold. We'll do that. We're gonna do that.
Jerry says, enjoy listening to you two banter back and forth.
Aw, I'm glad you enjoy it. Our kids get annoyed by us. They're like, oh my gosh. Just
The way
be quiet.
the way you said, glad you enjoy it because I think it's a bunch of crap.
We have fun. We have fun.
Yeah, we do. We have fun.
We have fun. We enjoy each other. We do. We like to tease each other sometimes.
When we was in Walmart.
What was in Walmart? What did we do in Walmart? When you were gonna caw me?
No.
Oh. He was trying to find me and he's like, I almost did the caw, and I said I wouldn't have answered y'all. I said I would have ignored you and left you to look for me. Because he has this thing when we are out in a big area and he can't find me, he'll caw. He'll be like, caw! Do it again.
Caw!
He'll do that in the middle of a store.
And, well, this one time we was in...
Sometimes I'll answer, but most of the time I'm like...
This one time we was in the store and I'm like, caw! And all of a sudden I hear this caw! And I walk around the corner and it's these three teenage girls. And they're like, our dad does that all the time to us.
Yeah.
She's like, so every time we hear it, we answer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It depends on how many people are around me. That is one thing. I don't know. I can do a lot in public, but every once in a while, if there's like a lot of people, I'm like, nope. He can come find me. He can come find me. Should I do his lapel or his?
But then, what I was talking about was when, sometimes she'll be saying something and I'll just look at her and go, what are you thinking?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes he'll like pretend to be a rude person and he'll be like, what are you thinking? Why would you think I would like that? Or he'll just be like rude. And I'll be like,
why would you
stop.
waste your money?
I'm like, stop. People are going to think you're like a mean person. Like, I think he thinks it's funny to like try to be like, hey, Mr. Tough Guy, and just like put on a show. And I'm like, stop. People are going to think you're not a nice person. And you are a nice person. Yeah, he was doing that. I can't remember what it was about. I can't remember a lot tonight, y'all. Last night was a tiring night. We did a lot of work.
We did.
What do I do? Do I add more? Trying to decide. Do we do it white? What do we do here? I feel like he should be different.
That should be blue.
You think that should be blue?
I don't know.
I didn't use any blue.
Oh.
I'm kind of... thinking?
Ooh.
Or should I just do it red?
I think red.
Red?
Because seeing it like that, I think.
All right, you guys help me decide, okay? I'm gonna try to do this without smearing the yellow that's still wet. Okay, should I just do that red? Because I feel like any other color might throw it off, but look how cute they're turning out. Look how cute. Let me show you
Patty
what,
says golden waistband.
let me show you what these guys
Linda's
look like
with
so
me
far.
and she doesn't like peoply places.
See, I like it with all the solid green, so that's kind of why I'm leaning towards the red for this guy. So gold. Oh, I know where I can add a little bit more gold is right here in these little spots. I can add a little gold under there. So maybe do this red, add the gold there. So hearts if you think we should do this red. Thumbs up if you think we should come up with another color. I don't know what color yet though. I don't know. White or blue. I thought about white, but then I thought it would get lost with the galvanized.
Mary says, my hubby's a lot like Tim.
Red.
Embarrassing, but wouldn't want him any
Thank
other
you,
way.
Miss Janet.
Humor in our lives is so important.
Yes, embarrassing is better than being like rude and mean or like
Lots of
not
hearts.
fun. Lots of hearts. So
That's
you
all
thinking
I've
red?
seen.
Okay, and then I gotta do the tops of their hats red. Okay, this guy has like okay, red. So I need to rinse this brush. I need to rinse this brush.
Roxanne says she'll call her husband's name in the store when she can't find him.
Just yell his name, or do you go? Do you guys remember back in the day? I don't even know. Like, I guess stores still have them. I never listened to them though. But remember back in the day, because we didn't have cell phones to be like, "Where are you?" We didn't have.
Attention Kmart shoppers.
Would Billy please meet your party at the front desk? Billy, to the front desk, please. Yeah. Yep, we've all done that walk of shame to the front of the store because your whole family's looking for you and they're ready to go and you're off wandering around somewhere, right? Yeah, we've all been there.
That's why you caw.
Caw! No. Jennifer says she doesn't do people-y places either. I don't blame you, Jennifer. I don't blame you. Actually, I don't mind. During this time of year when the holidays start coming around, I like the hustle and bustle of the holidays.
No.
I like the excitement of,
See,
I think it was more hearts than anything, so we're going to go with the red. But if you get these, you can do them any color you want. So they're in our shop. I know a lot of you guys already got them in our shop. You already bought them when we came out with them last week. So you
I'll repost the link.
okay.
Yeah, I've cut a lot of these.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna do that red. We're gonna do the tops. I just like the traditional. I'm kind of going with like the traditional red and green for our Christmas decorations at home. So I think that's why I'm really leaning towards that with these.
Kathy says, I'm not going to tell my husband the caca story. He would start doing it for sure.
Right.
That's awesome.
I know. Usually I've just got to like muster it up in me to reply.
Patty, that's a good one too. Marco Polo. Maybe I'll start that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a mom when we were out shopping about a month or so ago that was in the store doing Marco Polo, and her kids were answering like as serious as can be. She was like, Marco, and the kids were, hello. And they all found their way, and then she said Marco again, and they all made their way over to where she was. It was like they knew.
See, when it gets, like during the holiday season, when we would go Christmas shopping, when the boys, when all the kids were little,
he would get so like.
I couldn't go, there's stores I couldn't go into because there were so many people on them.
He didn't shop well with the kids in general. He was like more of like, you don't touch, you look with your eyes, keep your hands down, don't touch anything. Okay, that's kind of his like, don't touch anything. And I'm very much a pick it up and touch it and feel it and oh, look at that. Oh wow. I touch everything. I'm a toucher.
The tuft on,
it's gonna be gold.
It's gonna be
it's silver, but there's that little dot that we're gonna maybe do that gold, or a different color, anyways. So he's not a toucher. I was always a toucher, and I didn't mind the kids being a toucher because they weren't destroying anything or being like bad or hurting anything. They just like to touch things. But, you know, he was raised, you don't touch anything. You walk, you keep your hands down.
Unless you plan on buying it,
Don't touch
don't
it.
touch it.
Yeah. But then they would it was hard for them because I would let them when I would take them shopping, and then Dad would come shopping with us, and Dad's like, stop touching everything. You're not touching everything. You're stressing me out. He didn't say it quite like that, but maybe
Pretty
it was
close.
a little bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it wasn't
Probably
far
not
off.
much.
All right, I'm gonna do their faces. I have this like skinish, rosy beige. Rosy beige, that's what we're going with. Give them some little rosy faces. And then their teeth will be white, because they have like teeth, and they'll have like little red cheeks.
Oh my God, Brandy.
What? Tell me what Brandy said. I gotta know what Brandy said. What did Brandy say?
My husband unintentionally embarrassed my 19-year-old son at Walmart last week. Really bad.
Uh-oh.
I have one of those massage guns for my back, and my son borrowed it. My husband, in the middle of the store, tells him, when we get home, you need to find your mom's vibrator thing. My son was so flipping embarrassed and says he'll never go in public with Dad again. Oh my God.
My gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Poor kid. Poor kid. Here's our rosy beige. We're gonna do the
He's
whole.
19.
Poor kid. Still
He'll
poor
be
kid.
fine.
Poor kid. This is like a lighter color. So you're still gonna see your lines coming through, and we can come back and kind of fill in
Hey, Mary,
the other spaces.
just be patient with us. We're working on getting everything approved in there.
Oh,
the
the
sharing
sharing group.
group.
You guys, yes, the sharing group is out of control. It's out of control.
You guys, it's nuts.
At this time of year, the sharing group always gets really, really busy because everybody's so busy crafting and they want to share all their creations and show off all the things they've made. But we actually have less, we have a little bit less people monitoring it right now. A lot of it is on Tim. Trevor's been getting in there. Austin's been getting in there and helping. But it takes time. Okay,
Yeah,
we get about an average about 150 posts
A day.
submitted to be posted in there every day. So we have to approve every single one of those to make sure people aren't trying to sell stuff, make sure people aren't trying to scam and spam. And also the comments. The comments, we have to approve those as
No.
well. Well, the new comments.
The
Participant
participants.
requests.
Right, and we're
Which,
getting
when somebody's new and they've never posted, it comes through as a participant request.
we're getting between 2,000 and 3,000 requests a day.
That's during the week. On the weekend,
On the weekend,
It's
it
more.
spikes.
so yeah, so it just takes time.
I mean, right now I spent a good deal of today on it. Austin was in there for a little bit today, and we're still working on Mondays.
If you ever have any questions, feel free to send us a private message and we'll answer. Please don't message the admin of the page. I tell them do not open messages from people, because when you message an admin of the page, you're messaging their personal page. And when they open those messages and reply to them, it's like an open invitation. So most of you, it's just a quick question and done and be let go. But sometimes there's people who will like persistently come back and badger them. We've had that happen. My sister had that happen to her. Someone kept coming back and badgering and badgering and badgering. She finally had to block the lady because the lady just kept going at it and got really nasty to her. I don't think it's fair for people who help me manage that group to have to deal with somebody being rude and nasty to them. So send a message to the page. I'll reach out and I'll find out who it was and try to find the answer for you of why it was declined or why it was removed or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We try to make the rules are the same for everybody across the board. We try to keep it as fair as we can, as best as we can. But I'll tell you right now, one way to not get your post approved is to message me and tell me that I need to fire everybody who's helping me and calling them a-holes.
Because they're all
and telling them
a-holes.
that they're pieces of poo, but not using that word. guess what? You're not going to be in our group anymore.
Yeah, no.
Guess
Charmaine,
what? Not only is your post going to get declined, you're going to get blocked
Must get
because we're
blocked.
not putting up with that. That's not what
So,
our group is about. Our group is
Charmaine
about positive good
says,
stuff.
I noticed a lot of people are asking crafters if they sell their items.
Yes.
And that's a big thing.
That's a big thing. Don't ask people if they sell. That group is not for selling. That group is
yeah.
for personal creations. We created that group as a place for you guys, our followers, to have a place to post your crafts that you make, and we can see them, and everybody else here can see them. And the group has grown, which is great, and it's an amazing group, and we love the group. It's an amazing group of people. But, you know, there's always a few that don't want to follow the rules and a few that get mad at us because we have rules.
Right.
But I personally think that's why our group is so great, because we do have rules and we
I
do
think that's
continue to
part of why
manage.
it has grown the way it has.
Right, because we continue to manage the group. We don't just set up the rules and ignore it. We actually enforce the rules in the group and keep it just about personal sharing. And we do the best we can. And it's our group, so we can do that. We can make the choice to have rules. So, but some people don't like it, and they get mad at us, and they take it personal, and we would ask that you don't take it personal.
Yeah, because it's even.
And we're not mad at you. If you do violate a rule and you get like a little like thing that says, oh, your post was removed or your comment was removed, we understand. Sometimes it's hard to remember what group you're in and whatever. We're
Now,
never
see,
mad at you. We're not mad at you.
There are people from
Everywhere.
this page, and that are even in our subscription group, that have
They've had their post removed.
they've had
because
their posts removed.
Or their comment because they forgot or didn't realize which group they were in at the
You know.
time. And we understand it happens.
I understand. I'm not,
Yep. But we've had people message us, I'm so sorry, but I didn't mean to violate your rules. And we're like, it's okay. We promise it's okay. We know it happens. We know it happens. But yeah, so just be a little bit patient if it takes us a minute to get your posts approved and stuff, especially days like this weekend. We're going to be super busy.
yeah. And then like if someone does, if you are a frequent poster on that page, in that group, and someone asks you if you sell, remind them that it's against
Yeah.
the rules of the group.
Yeah, you can just say, sorry, this group doesn't allow selling.
So
Don't say, I can't sell it to you here in the group, but you can send me a private message. That's still selling.
Yeah.
That's still promoting in the group. So we don't allow that. So those groups, like, they go out of control really quick if you don't stay on top of the rules. So
we do our best.
we do our best. We are human after all, right?
Yep. Darlene says, I did, but I wasn't offended. I just said, oops, sorry, and didn't do it again.
Yep, it happens. It happens. I've accidentally done
There
stuff
was
like that in the past.
probably not much of a shocker. There's one of the groups I was in. I was suspended for 3 days.
Because you violated the rules. You gotta
violated the
follow the
rules.
rules. It's their group. You gotta follow their rules. Okay. I'm not doing the hands because the hands are covered. They'll be covered with the metal. So faces are done. I'm gonna do a little bit of red on the cheekies.
Crystal says, I enjoy this group. After working all day, I need a
Maybe do pink.
lifting site, an uplifting site to watch. Christine, Tim, you guys lift my spirits. Laughter is the best medicine.
Aw, thank you. I'm gonna kind of lighten this up a little bit so it's not like bold red.
See, this is awesome.
We don't want it to be super bold.
Helen says, you guys make me laugh a lot. I actually look forward to seeing.
Aw.
I'm retired. I'm a retired senior that's home by myself most of the time. Not telling you this for getting my name on your list
Aw.
or anything. Just letting you know you make me laugh. That's what I need you to. Love you guys.
Aw, thank you.
awesome.
I'm glad you enjoy it. That's what the whole point. Like, our point of this page is, one, to inspire people to get creative and have that release of creativity, because a lot of us are creative people and we know the difference it makes in our lives when we can do the things that we enjoy, and we want you to have that too.
Life is too short to be angry all the time.
And we want to like spread some joy and happiness. So I love to hear feedback like that. All right, so those cheekies are done. Let's do his cheekies.
cheekies.
There's cheekies.
There's cheekies.
There's cheekies. They're rosy little cheekies.
Oh, we got newbies here? Did I miss them?
We got newbies. Welcome to the newbies. If you're new here, make sure you hit that follow button if you like what you're seeing.
If you're new here, make sure you say hi and say hey.
Well, yeah, say hi. They
Hello.
probably did. That's how people know there's newbies,
Well,
but we probably missed it. We do miss the comments once in a while.
I don't catch all of them.
It happens.
I try to catch as many as I can.
All right, so getting the cheeks. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. We're gonna attach it all together pretty soon here. So glue the cheeks. We rinse my brush.
Exactly, Bernita. She says, just don't like the trolls that want you to message them to be friends.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys, out of those, 2,000 to 3,000 participant requests that we get every day, at least 10% are declined.
You have a beautiful profile picture.
But
Oh, I love your comment. You sound so lovely.
can you please send me a friend request?
Like, stop it. It's not a dating site.
Yeah.
It's not a
This
dating
ain't Tinder,
site.
buddy.
It's
Come
a
on,
crafting
move on.
site. Go find a date somewhere else, okay? Because you're probably not even what that profile picture that you have looks like,
Yeah.
okay? You're probably not that person in real life. All right, I got some white for the teeth because they got to have good teeth, okay? Nutcracker's got to have good teeth. That's like part of the resume is you got good
Cindy
teeth.
says, I came across one of your earlier videos when you first started the business.
Oh, boy.
Look at you now.
Oh boy, y'all.
Those were hilarious.
Y'all, it's so like cringy for me to watch them now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so like awkward. And not that I'm not awkward now, because I can be pretty awkward. I can. But like,
Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome. This is my craft room. Welcome to my craft room.
yeah, yes. I will not say I changed, because some people will say that, well, you've changed a lot. And some
She's
people
come
say it
out-
like it's a bad thing, and I'm like, well,
She's come out of her shell.
I've come out of my shell. I'm now the person that I'm the adult that matches the child I was. You know how when a child, when they're young, before they're corrupted by the world, before they're told that they're too loud, they need to be quiet, they need to stop touching everything, they need to they go to school and people are like, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you got pimples, you got whatever, okay? Your eyes are brown like poop, whatever. The things that people say that put us into our shell, that push us and say, you're not rich enough, your clothes aren't cool enough, your shoes aren't fancy enough.
Exactly, Jenny Roberts Day going live on Facebook is harder than anyone thinks.
Oh, it's so stinking hard. It was so hard to go live at first. It was so hard. I would literally be like dripping with sweat. By time I even like hit the button, let alone by time I was done, I would just be like, oh, just exhausted by the time I was done because it was so stressful. And now it's just like, bloop, 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 set it up, hit the button, let's go, let's do this. It's definitely gotten easier over time. And it's definitely helped me to get my confidence back of like, there's people here who don't like me. I just got a message the other day, someone told me I talk too much. She literally, a private message, nothing but, you talk too much. Nothing. She's never messaged us before, she's never anything, just you talk too much. And I told her, I said, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. And this is like exactly what I said. I'm like, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Now bugger off.
No, that's not what I said. I told her, I said I was sorry that she felt that way. And I know I'm not for everybody. And that's okay. I said, but I do think it's quite rude to message somebody, to send someone a private message for the sole purpose to tell them or to insult them. The only reason she messaged me was to insult me, to tell me I talk too much. That's rude. That's rude. So I told her, I said, I do find it rude that the sole reason you messaged me was to be rude to me, And I said, that's the beauty of Facebook is that all you have to do if you don't like something you see is just scroll by. You don't have to watch it.
Yep, you can go scrolling.
Yes, keep that page scrolling. So I told her, I said that to her. I said, I'm sorry you feel that way. I think it's rude that you messaged me to tell me that. You can just scroll on by. That's the beauty of Facebook. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I got a thumbs up. Thumbs up back. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Just scroll on by.
Scroll on by. Scroll on by.
Wait on the corner.
Because I'm going to continue to be the person that I am. I'm going to continue to talk too much. I'm going to continue to interrupt my husband. My husband's going to keep interrupting me. I'm going to say things the wrong way. I'm going to say Mod Podge instead of Maj Podge. Mod Podge. I say it wrong. I say it wrong. I say words wrong.
That happens.
I call snowflakes stars and stars snowflakes and whatever.
Chimneys, chimleys.
Yes. I say hi to my lovely friends in Massachusetts, and I say it wrong every time. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, guys, let's see.
It is what it is.
I think I want to do...
And that's the way it is.
I'm going to do a little dot. And I kind of need to mark it because... Okay, so let me put... What color? I'm going to do it... what color? We're going to do it black. We're going to do black. I'm going to go with black. This little dot on the inside of his little hat there, I'm going to do that black. But to do that, my paint on the mouth is still wet. So I'm going to line this up. It's going to put a little dot right in the center, and then I'm just going to paint it in a little at a time until I have the whole circle area filled in. Let's see. Did we get it all? Did we get it all? Did we get it all? A little bit more. A little bit more. It would be boring if you didn't talk to us. I know, right, Cynthia? Like, right? Right? And I feel like I keep the craft moving. Every once in a while, if there's like something that I'm really trying to stress home, you know, or really like an exciting part of a story, I might stop for a minute and get the story out. But, you know, that's okay. That's okay. For those that don't have time, they can always come back and watch the replay later. Fast forward the parts that they don't want to see, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think I got it all. All right, so let me look. Ooh, you know what else? You know what else? You know what else? This one has like stripes. And that one's got that little fancy thing. Ooh, okay.
Fancy.
Fancy schmancy.
Fancy schmancy.
We're gonna do a green stripe. We're gonna do a green stripe there. Let me add a little green
Yes,
stripe.
we are giving this a set away.
Yes, we're giving a set of these away to somebody here tonight. So we're gonna do this green. I'm gonna kind of mark it.
At least you was smart enough not to post it on the live because you don't insult our crafters. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Yes, y'all have put a few people in their place before. And I don't ever want you guys to stoop to their level. Don't ever, when you see them be rude, I mean, you know, just remind them to be kind.
Oh.
But don't ever
Karen,
stoop to their level, which you
Karen
guys
says,
usually don't.
You share the real you. I appreciate that you don't hide who you are and what you feel. I've watched many other craft pages, but yours is the only one I don't ever want to miss.
Aw, you're so sweet. There's lots of good crafters out there. There's lots of amazing people in
there's
this
a lot of-
community out there.
It's a good community.
It is. It is. It definitely is. We enjoy it. We enjoy what we do. We love this community that we've built here. If it wasn't for you guys being as amazing as you are, we definitely wouldn't have continued.
Well, except for you.
Oh, Tim.
No.
Oh, Tim.
Jenny says, chit-chatting is what actually makes us know you. I feel like we're friends and I haven't even met you.
Right? I feel the same way too. I feel the same way. Like so many, like when we went to the live event, like it was like I felt like I knew so many of the ladies that were there just because chatting here on the page.
Right. The chit-chatting.
The chit-chatting. Yep. Okay, so we've got a stripe. We need to make it a little bit wider. A little bit wider. And then we have one accent to add to the other little guy. I just realized he had some accents on his hat too.
Ooh, Jenny says she'll meet us on December 2nd, though.
Yes, so excited, so excited, so excited. We have so many of our friends coming from the sharing group, or from not
No,
sharing,
from
not
the
the sharing group, the craft kit group.
The kit group.
The craft kit group too. We have a special opening date for our craft kit group. So it's kind of like a VIP access to the store before anybody else. All right, so this one has a couple little accents here too. So we're gonna add. So we've got the little feather and the little dots.
Yeah,
I should have
Kim
done.
says the live event was so awesome. Can't wait for the next one.
I know, me too. Me too. All right, so we'll add. I should have done it yellow. We're gonna add the gold. They're all getting a little bit of gold. Sorry,
I agree,
sorry
Trudy.
if this poor guy was gonna stand out, but he's not gonna stand out as much anymore because I want to add. I'm gonna do this little feathery thing.
This little feathery thing?
This little feathery thing in his dot with yellow. With yellow. So we're gonna do some yellow here. Do the little dots. I feel like yellow's a good color. Or gold, more of a gold. If I had gold, I would do gold, but I don't. All right, so let's see if we're covering it all. All right, just a little bit more. A little bit more. I don't know where Tim went. I think he went in the room with T-Bone. Probably needed a potty break. Potty break. All right. I'm painting over the black dot on this one over here with the yellow. Gold, I should call it. This is our gold. This is our gold. I might have to do 2 coats. Yellow is notorious for not giving you good coverage and needing multiple coats. Very normal for yellow, especially when you're going over a darker color. All right. He's back.
Yeah.
Everything come out okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, I told him, I told him you were probably had a potty break.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Yes. That's exactly what it was, guys.
Potty break. Potty time. Potty time. Let's see. Let's see.
That danged old water pill.
Oh, I'm gonna do
Blame it on the water pill.
a little bit of yellow on his little shoulders there, on his little, just under his little, whatever they're called.
Now see, but when we're crafting it at the house, y'all never know.
You never know.
Because I don't have to walk across to get to the thing.
They know because it gets really quiet. You get really quiet. And they're like, what's wrong with Tim? And I'm like, nothing's wrong with Tim. He just had to go to the bathroom. He just needed a potty break.
No, Craft, we see you there.
Okay.
Exactly, Corby. So get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some bonus names here.
All right, let me see. I just kind of winged that one, so hopefully I got it in the right spots. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
You know, where's that? Bernita says, I categorize live crafters. There are loud and realistic, soft-spoken, and quiet crafters. Y'all fall under, and you fall under realistic.
Aw, thank you.
That, under realistic, that I so enjoy watching.
We try to be real. We try to keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, Shelly. Be nice to get a whole night's sleep.
Okay. So I want to do one more thing. I don't have my heat gun plugged in.
Anna, down at the bottom, there is a share button by the thumbs up button. Yeah. So let's see.
I'm gonna put these paintbrushes away
We
in the
have
water.
Linda Perry, Patty Campbell, Debbie Elliott, Corby Slocum, Shelley Teeters, Darlena Kryl, Lila Gaffney, Trudy Suiters, Crystal Foster, Linda Decker, Linda's Roach, Angela Willems, Jennifer Ashby, and Linda Decker.
All right, we're just drying this a little bit. I don't got my heat gun. We don't have an extension cord.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Because the heat gun, I think, is on the other side of those doors. The heat gun will help this dry a little faster.
No, you don't.
Had to quit water pills. It would hurt so bad when I had to go. When you had to go? Yes, yes.
No, the heat gun's not out here.
It was. Is it underneath? Is it on that shelf? Or did I take it into the... Y'all, we're working on the new studio space. It's coming along. It's coming along. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be... I'm going to have more crafting space behind me than we do currently, which is going to be really, really, really nice. I don't know. I organized, and I put things away.
Well, that's the problem. Well, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Well, there's the problem.
There it is.
You put stuff
Oh, there
away.
it
Here,
is.
take
Thank you,
this.
Donna.
You take that.
All right, he's going to plug me in, y'all. He's going to plug me in.
I'm gonna put it in.
Plug me in. Plug it in. Plug her in.
There you go.
Okay. And I'm going to do one last little thing. Oops. Oh, I do want to paint my bases, though. I'm just going to paint them brown. Okay. Hold on. Oof. Set that up there. Let me slide these up. We're going to paint the bases with a little bit of brown real quick. So each one comes with a base. All the bases are the same size, so it does not matter which...
Yes, tab A
Which base?
is the same size as slot A on all of them.
Tab A is the same size as...
Tab A.
You're going to confuse people. They're going to be like, mine doesn't say tabs on it.
Well, it doesn't. Tab A will fit into slot A.
Yeah, they're all the same.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I got a little bit of paint in there. Probably don't want to get paint down in there because then your slot's not going to be as big once you put the paint in it.
The dot. The dot on the big one needs paint.
Oh, I missed the dot on the big one. I did. I see
You did.
that. I see that. Thank you. Didn't even realize. Forgot about his dot. All right.
Thank you, Pam. Pam says, love you guys, are true and make my day so much better.
You're so sweet, Pam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it doesn't matter which way, like, you put your base. I would just say put all your bases the same direction. Because, like, the slot is a little off-centered, so I'd, like, either put them all like this or all like that. But it doesn't matter which way. I'm probably going to put the wider part in the front, I think. That's probably what I'm going to do. So set those aside. Let those dry a bit. Let's do this little
Ella Jean
dot.
says, we will catch what you miss.
I know, y'all help me out. It's like team group crafting here.
What about the eyes? Are you going to paint?
I'm not going to because they're kind of like, you can paint the eyes. I'm just going to leave them. You can see
They
the,
kind of came right through
yeah,
that
you can
paint.
see the shadowing comes right back through. You can see it deeper in real life than you can on there, but I'm going to leave it. What was I going to do? Oh, the yellow. The yellow. Let me find my yellow brush. All right. A little bit of or gold, whatever you want
Lila
to call
says
it.
she likes what you've done with your hair. She hasn't
Thank you,
seen
Miss
in a while.
Lila. Thank you.
Oh, what did I miss here?
Thank you. Put a dot in there.
Oh, Donna, for Donna, she's asking for prayers for her husband because they find out what kind of cancer he has and what treatment in the morning.
Ooh, yes. Pray for Donna's husband. Donna's husband, is that what you said?
Yep.
Ugh. Yes, hopefully they have some good treatment options for him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I've got a buddy of mine that I've known for, gosh, when did I start out there?
I don't know.
16? The Church of Christ.
I don't know what
think
year
it
you
was-
started out there.
17,
I don't
16.
remember
I think it
that.
was 16. I met him in 16. No, 17, because it was a year after I started. And really great guy. He's been dealing with that since
Yes, a lot of people are dealing
19.
with it. A lot. It's oh.
He's been dealing with that since 19.
Yes.
And he had a doctor's appointment today, and I'm kind of waiting to see how it's.
They've come. It's amazing how far they've come with the treatment options and the different treatments for different types of cancer. It's amazing what they can do. It's truly amazing.
They haven't cured it yet, but they've definitely
Well, but there's people who
slowed it way down.
there's people who go into remission, I guess,
Yeah.
and for years and years and years in the rest of their life, like so. Whatever your words you want to use to describe it. I mean, it's yeah. Okay, so I am going to, and some of y'all are gonna be like, "Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? Why would you do that? You're ruining it." That's okay. You don't have to do this. I want to do this. I am gonna take a brush, and I am taking a little bit of white.
You forget
I'm gonna get most of it off.
the 2 shoulder bands under the fringe.
These ones don't have shoulder bands under the fringe. I did the center one has a shoulder band under the fringe, but these ones don't have it. I just want to tone things down a little bit. I'm just gonna come with a little bit of white here and there and dry brush. Make them look like they've been around for a while. They've been a little loved. They've been used. They've cracked a few nuts or two in their day.
Hey now.
They are nutcrackers. That's what their job. They got to do their job, right? They've been to some holiday parties. They've heard all the stories.
Jerry, no, I used to work at one of the nursing homes I used to work at was affiliated with Church of Christ.
So just kind of tones them down a little bit. Another thing you can do, let me go grab it. Let me grab it. I actually just threw it away.
What?
I'm right on top here, a sanding block.
Oh.
A nice doll one, which would probably be perfect.
I was going to say, I think we took that big tote of them home.
I know there's some here. Hold on.
So yeah, one of the last nursing homes I worked in was Church of Christ Care Center. So.
I got my gator.
My gator.
So I'm just gonna cut just lightly. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm just gonna tone her down a little bit.
Yeah, tone it down over there, would you?
Okay. I like a little not too
Don't
hardcore
forget
break.
the other side of the big one's hair.
His hair. Oh, I have a little bit more white on that side, maybe.
Oh.
Let's see.
Hi, Tammy.
All right, let's see how we're looking. Oh, yes. See how they're just a little bit more muted? How cute is that? How cute. Whoa, I don't know what happened to his dot there. Let me fix that. Fix that.
Doesn't look like it was all the way dry.
Yeah, I think my little dot on that one was not fully dry when I sanded it. So we're gonna bring a little bit of that.
Usu says you have made me a believer out of sanding.
I'm telling you, if you are not a good painter, paint it up, distress it with a sanding block, and it's amazing. It's amazing the difference that it makes. It's amazing.
Because it's like blending, ladies.
It's blending.
It's like blending.
You blend out all your mistakes, okay? It just tones it down a little bit. It helps the transition from one color to the next. Y'all, I'm obsessed with a little bit of sanding my painting.
Tammy says that's a huge gator.
It is. This one was from, oh goodness. Who gave me this one? This one was gifted to me, but it's nice. It's nice. You can hold it.
The little one was gifted to you.
They were both gifted to me, yes. But this one was gifted to me at the live event. I think, pretty sure at the live event.
I have a name in my mind, but I'm afraid I'm
tell
wrong.
me. I know, I don't want to say the wrong name either. I have a name in mind too, but I don't want to give the wrong name. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now, dust her off a little bit. Okay, make sure there's no paint dust left behind.
Yes, Jennifer,
gonna do the
like
same-
blending your foundation.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the bases, tone them down a little bit. I didn't put the white on them, but that's okay.
Ooh, Anne says she's waiting to hear waiting moment to eat to hear if I am going to be a new grandma, possibly twins.
Ooh, twins. I would love to be the grandma of twins. I would not want to be the mama of twins, but I'd love to be the grandma of twins.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
I love
fun.
it. All right, so I'm going to use a little bit of gel super glue. You can use hot glue and E6000 if you want to. But I'm going to put some super glue on all these wider
See,
spaces.
Linda? Sanding works. She says, I messed up a project I was trying to crackle, sanded it and made it chippy.
Yep.
Worked perfect.
There's always a solution to our mistakes when we're crafting.
There are no problems or mistakes, only opportunities for solutions.
Right, right. That truly applies in crafting, truly. Truly, truly, truly. And I like the gel super glue because it stays where you put it, and it gives you a minute or two to work with it. All right, so we're just gonna line it up. Line her up, or him up, line it up.
Let's see, I think I was in nursing homes for,
Sometimes I'll just take a couple like paint bottles or something and sit on it, just to kind of help hold it in place
15 years.
until it sets.
Yeah, I think I was in nursing homes and hospitals for like 15 or 16 years. But I did. I really loved working in the nursing homes. Are you adding shoelaces and buttons on the vests?
They have shoelaces and buttons on the metal. The metal already has all of that. So it's already got the buttons and the shoelaces. That's the beauty of this. You just fill in the spaces and add this little metal overlay, and it gives you all your details.
Susan says, break the rules in crafting. You don't like it, then fix it, or distressing it helps.
Yep. A little
Always.
distressing always fixes it. Always. All right, so line this one up. Oh, well, darn.
What?
My little yellow
Your yellow.
dot. My yellow dot didn't line up quite right. But we can fix that
Let's
quick.
see. Linda, I was maintenance director.
I don't know what happened there. But my glue will give me a minute to work with it. Hopefully I didn't go too wide.
What glue works best for metal?
I like the gel super glue for these projects, especially the ones that have like the thinner lines and such. You can use E6000 works well, and then you can put a couple dots of hot glue to hold it until your E6000 sets. But for like smaller pieces like this that have smaller places to grab onto, gel super glue works really well.
Yeah, nursing homes are, I always said they were a necessary evil. But it is, the people that work there have huge hearts and really love what they do.
Most of them.
Most of them.
There's always a few bad apples.
There are some bad apples.
No matter what industry you're in, no matter what. So
And
I think the biggest key is if you have family in a nursing home is to visit them.
yes.
The families that are involved get the
lot.
best care.
Yeah.
I
And
will say that.
there seems to be quite a few people that will drop mom and dad off and think that because they're paying the bill, that's good enough.
Yeah, no, you
They
need to
don't
go.
stop by and see mom or dad.
Yeah. Well, for one, for their quality of care, it's important in a lot of cases. And two, for their quality of life, it's important.
Yes.
Okay.
So I do. I love working in nursing homes.
Gonna put a couple.
This is a heavy one.
I like to just sit a couple on
It's a
there.
heavy one here.
Give it a minute to set. Give it a minute to
Good.
set. You can even take your heat gun and I wouldn't get too close and too hot with it, but just kind of get some air flowing around and kind of help dry it out a little bit. Don't melt your glue bottles, obviously. The more glue you put on, the longer it's gonna take to set. So like if you put a big thick globs of glue, it does take a couple minutes to set. So you wanna make sure you let that set. So, but we'll gift these while we're waiting for this to set for a minute. So let me put my glue away. Oh, I gotta do my stands. Oh shoot. Get ready, because we're gonna gift. So make sure you sprinkle this video, because somebody who sprinkles the video will be gifted a set of these. And make sure you're chatting in the comments here with us so we can see that, hey, that person, it shows us that they sprinkled it.
They're doing what they're supposed to do.
They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're doing it, they're doing it, they're doing it. So let me put these away. Make sure my lids are on tight. Let those set for a second.
And says, I am new to this YouTube chat, usually on the book. Linda says, I love the YouTube, less crowded. You don't get lost in the shuffle. It just takes a minute to get used to it. Yeah, because it's on the...
Whoops, sorry, YouTube, we lost you for a second.
What happened?
I'm gonna go ahead and glue my ends on,
Was it
the
low?
little feet ends. Your battery's getting low. So I'm just gluing on the front and back side of that little lip where it goes in the hole. And then I'm just sliding it on. So let me move that so you guys can kind of see.
Yeah, we get this gel super glue we got from Harbor Freight.
This is from Harbor Freight. I will say I like it and it works well, but I will say I do like the Gorilla Glue better. I feel like you get a little bit more control on where you're putting it for real small projects. I feel like it works a little bit better, but the Harbor Freight stuff, it works pretty well too. I use it, I have a lot of it.
Yeah, we got a tube or two.
You can get a 10-pack of these tubes for like $3. So super inexpensive. So sliding my bases on.
Cheryl says, I guess I'll be doing some retail therapy tonight.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all of you who purchase from us. Like, we're small business. We appreciate it. We appreciate it so much. We have a small team, but we have a mighty team here that works really, really hard to make sure everything gets done.
We've got a really good team here.
Yeah. So we appreciate it.
Lynn says she loves Gorilla Glue in all forms.
Yes, Gorilla Glue. The Gorilla products are actually really, really good. They work really well.
Tammy says no trip to Harbor Freight is inexpensive.
I know, right? I know, because it adds up really fast. Like individually, the things are inexpensive, but then they add up super, super fast.
And Kathy's going to be doing some retail therapy or crafting therapy tonight.
Crafting therapy. We love some crafting therapy.
Yes.
We do. But these are in the shop, so if your name does not get picked, Tim can put the link there for you again if it's in case you missed it. Sometimes you can't see the pinned one. Small businesses are the best, Susan. Thank you. I have great luck with Harbor Freight glue. Yeah, I know it's worked well. I think it works well. I just the Gorilla Glue is just a little bit better, but this works quite well for what you get for your money. I think it works really well. You guys work hard. Thank you for making a difference to so many. Well, thank you, Miss Mary Winkler.
Tammy says you need to make a book with pictures of your crafts. She would buy one.
Oh, that would be fun. Get pictures of all of them, and that would be fun. All right. I just want to make sure my glue's set.
Anytime you need to hire anyone else, she'll move to Michigan from Georgia.
Tiffany.
You're not. First off, you're crazy. If you will move here from Georgia.
Our winters are pretty brutal. Our winters are pretty sticky. Just helping the glue dry a little bit before I stand them up. Because sometimes I get excited and I try moving them too fast and then my glue comes off. All right, let's work on gifting these and then I'm gonna hold them up and show them, okay? So, ready?
Yep. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep those names a rolling. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. A winner. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep those names a rolling. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. A winner. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Are you gonna say what?
Oh, sorry.
Or are you gonna just listen to me sing over here?
You gotta say
I
stop.
like your song. I like your song.
My
Okay,
God.
let's scroll. He's like, I've been up, but I've been down. I've been up, but I've been down. Okay, scrolling.
Let's scroll in. Keep those names on
Stop.
rolling. Oh my God.
The time I forgot to tell him to
Wait.
stop.
You're killing me.
Oops. All right, hopefully my glue's set.
All right. Okay.
Look how cute. There's one. Uh-oh.
What?
I knew I was going to do that. I got to adjust his base just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Usually when you put the base in, it's good to like stand it up and make sure they're standing up straight before you before you let it set. Unlike I did. That one was a little straight, but the rest of them are good. Look how cute they are. How cute. So we got a name. We got a name. We got a name for someone who's going to win. Gonna be gifted.
Yes, exactly, Darlene.
An unfinished set. Right. Ooh. Sorry, I dropped your base.
Ooh, squirrel.
I was just so excited looking at my little nutcrackers. My handsome little nutcrackers. So you can set them up however you want to. You can kind of stagger them. You can put them all individually in different places. Whatever you want to do. You could even take and add a
Yes,
little
Kimberly,
snow around
winner,
their
winner,
feet.
chicken dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Ooh, that sounds
Who's it
good.
going to
I could go for
be?
some chicken.
I know, not fried chicken. He likes his fried chicken.
I love my fried
It
chicken.
doesn't like my tummy. My tummy doesn't like the fried chicken.
Fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
All right, we got a winner. We've got Miss Crystal Foster. Miss Crystal Foster. Crystal Foster, send us a private message
And
on Facebook.
She was on the YouTube.
From a YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, Crystal Foster, come over to Facebook. Come to Christy's Craft Room on Facebook. Send us a private message here on Facebook, and we will send out this set for you. Okay, so you can decorate your own set of nutcrackers here, okay? We're gonna get this set right here sent out for you. So, Miss Crystal Foster, thank you guys for hanging out
She
with
said
us.
Yay.
Yay! Thanks for hanging out with us. We have these in the shop. So if you didn't get your name picked, you can come to the shop and you can buy these, or we have lots of other stuff in there too, guys. Lots
We
of
got
other
like
stuff.
3 other things in there.
We got a few other
Well, maybe
things
4.
for you. We do. So, all right, guys, we're gonna hop off of here and figure out what we're gonna do for dinner and what we're gonna do with the rest of our night. So we love you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
need
hanging out
supper.
with us. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
See you guys.